Wait, that shit that was dope, wasn't it, nigga?
Yeah, I can finally quit smoking, I think. Thank God. Thank God. And I do stuff like that to suppress my energy. Drugs, everything, even stuff that's supposed to make you high, it suppresses my energy. My natural energy is way more heightened than everything else. But you gotta get used to it though. You gotta stay elevated high. And a lot of y'all like to stay in your low vibration. Whether you like to sleep around, some kind of disrespectful, the foul way that you call living life, that's gonna send you straight to hell if you don't stop. Eventually, at the end of the night, at the end of the day, you know you gotta stop. At the end of the day, eventually, you know you need to stop. Ain't that right, y'all? You know what? That's alright. I'm not doing it all night. I want to say, y'all, to my I bet y'all, the rich folk, hey, come in here and move this desk up close for me. Do it yourself, bro. You don't got all that money, bro. Unless you got somebody around you that need it like that. Most of the time, it's a junkie. And you just want to give away your money, you know. Hey, come on over here now. Did I tell you? Then you get to fighting about it. You get to fighting about something you should have did yourself. Well, y'all be wilding out there. I thought I told you not to do it. Y'all know y'all be acting, bro. Weirdo. Anyway, I want to say, man, to my cousin that's gone, I never did really get to know her like that. She part of the same family that I used to hang with all the time. And I never really got to know her like that. I wanted to, though. I always thought she was cool as hell. She was the first homosexual in my family. And I don't know how she was treated. I know how my family are. They strict. And I mean, they got every right to be. Now that I know what I know about my family that was so hidden for so long. But I guess they got every right to be. But you can still treat people like family though. As long as you know each other space. You know what I'm saying? If you can respect each other's space, then that shouldn't interfere with family tolerations. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about perfecting moderation. When you perfect moderation, you realize black folk get together. we get together, and let's say it's 4 people at the table. One smoke cigarette, one smoke weed, one smoke crack, one snort coke. We'll sit there, all 4 of us sit at the table and tell each other why we shouldn't do what we're doing. But if you go to any other nationality, you'll never even know they're doing anything. You, matter of fact, you would not only know what they're doing, you wouldn't even know that they're doing anything, y'all. Period. So with that being said, you see the difference in moderation now. See, these 4 black individuals that's already, let's say we all at a meeting to get a business, and it's a business that take 3 or more people. So you need each other. And it's like 3 groups in now. You already know y'all ain't gonna get, cause y'all arguing. For one, they see y'all arguing at the seats, and you're arguing about personal. You arguing about each other personal business. They're not gonna give you no business long. Then it's gonna help you out. How's it gonna help you out? First and foremost, let's say they give you $100 grand, and you already unable to. You already unable to check yourself. You already unable to check yourself. You already unable to check yourself. You're unable to straighten out yourself. You're unable to organize yourself. You're unable to feed yourself. Some of them are unable to take care of themselves. So one of the reasons you can't do that is because you in everybody else's business. You can't take care of your business if you're taking care of everybody else's. You ain't got but one brain, take care of self. One heart, take care of self. 2 arms, take care of yourself. You acting like somebody got 2 brains, doubles of everything. And that ain't the way that work. No matter how much you think you is, can do it. I see more. I see a lot of parents waste a lot of money on other cheating relationship. Like both of them work good jobs and stuff. Let's say one of them keeping up with the accounting work. That one keeping up with the accounting paperwork, that person gonna know you cheating. They just ain't gonna talk about it. And you know what? You know what's sad about it? That person gonna be more understanding just because that person take care of the accounting work. Probably, it was the opposite with me. I didn't take my girls took care of the accounting work, but I took everything else a lot more serious than they do. Somehow it just worked like that. But for a normal person, it's vice versa. So if I was a counselor going to somebody's house and they call me on the phone and say that's the problem they got, 9 times out of 10, if I ask them one question, who take care of the finances and stuff, that person gonna be probably the person tolerating the most, and the other person gonna be basically a fallback, dead weight. So you get under the dead weight, and then you family or a marriage lover. Oh my God, it's a headache. And God forbid y'all got business together, because whoever he cheating with or whoever she cheating with is talking to them every day that they cheat with them, how to get you and rob you, sacrifice you. And this person thinking the whole time they love them. They don't love them if they telling you to sacrifice your lovers. If they telling you to sacrifice your love, ain't no way in the hell they love you if they don't love themselves. That's why I tell folks, in order for you to love yourself, you gotta love God. When you love God, you love yourself. My people, I think they scared to do that because most of us got hurt from showing love. And then when you get hurt from showing love and you fall off, you feel like even God itself tell you, well, that's what you get for showing love. Then you be like, damn, The whole Bible was based on telling people to love each other. Now I'm getting in trouble for loving everybody. And then that's when it come a fine line between love and love. Yeah, that's why I'm stuck at. Like, separate. It's like, I can go to sleep one day and have it all figured out. Wake up the next day, I don't remember none of it. Don't get it no more. It's one of them things you can't even write down. How to separate love from love. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's one of those things, hierarchy people like us, I guess. You could say, might well say. Get treated, I guess. This is how the divine discipline us in this dimension to make us men and women for the next dimension for me. That's what I'm getting out of it. The beautiful thing about if you make it to heaven and you won't have to reincarnate back here, the beautiful thing is it's vast. It ain't like this. Like, we know everybody sit here just like I'm sitting now, rich or poor. If you got a plan to be rich, you got to admit to yourself, your greatest excitement is building whatever you got to do to get to the prize. You ain't thinking about what you gonna. You're telling your friends and stuff what you gonna do when you get the prize, but the problem is you ain't gonna have them same friends. And then you're going to go through trial and tribulation by dropping those friends, which is going to change you in the end. So all those plans that you made about making this money it's going to be desecrated. It's not going to be the same. You're going to wind up getting to the money before you got a plan. And then that's when it really, for me, I think it get bad because you start paying for love around you. And before you know it, you don't even know who love you. People talk to me, they be like, it's miserable. It's not miserable to me, it's reality. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I felt like the world, like 15 years ago, I started hearing people say reality was traditional, reality was miserable. But it's reality though. Like, what I mean by that is, you got one lifetime, right? You still got a mission on earth to do. So you got all this other stuff you got plotted and planned. And in your mind is, I'm going to go to college, get a good job, take care of my kid, get the white picket fence, and I'm going to live my life. Knowing in your heart of hearts you got another mission that you've been avoiding because you hate your parents, you hate where you were from. You probably moved out of there and not even acknowledging the fact that you are walking curse. So in a way, and you got the bad karma that your parents left to you, married or not. They had problems. What were their problems? The kids will know because you probably share. All right, you might have one child. Let's say you got a father that drank and a mother that smoked crack. And you have a child, 2 kids, and one of them drank and one of them smoked crack. But you might have it might be triple the karma. You know what I'm saying? So they might both do crack and drink. They might be some more some superhero junkies when you add them. They be smoking crack and drinking, and then they got an extra external problem that they done added. So you feeling that's a sign telling you feeling your test. Now I ain't gonna say you ain't gotta go with this kind of information. You can almost tell yourself if you're going to heaven or hell. And to me, earth is hell because you're going to reincarnate. Some people, just imagine, y'all, them cockroaches be killing them people. They was once people. And cockroaches be all over the place. I hope them ain't the melanated beings that just were too lazy, bro. Overpopulated, and that'd be bad, wouldn't it? I know it ain't that, so don't start no racist crap about that, y'all. I'm just looking at this math, and I'm just looking at the sign like when I got with or somebody was coming back a turkey, they didn't tell me that for Joseph giggles, and I don't say it to the public for that. I say it for y'all to learn this incarnation thing to get what's real and what's fake out here. Like my brothers and sisters be saying, I'm Muslim. They probably right, bro. This is hell. You know what I'm saying? This is hell. It's another place you can go if you do too much, but for the most part, this is hell. Cause my cousin, I just got through talking to her, and she passed yesterday night, and she already in line to come back, y'all. So just imagine you coming back a turkey, though. And then you already got to go over there across to the other side, and everybody gonna be looking at you, cause all this stuff is like on a big screen up there. Everything we do behind closed doors, everything on a big screen. Everybody see it. So, so everybody see it at the Astros. It was you sneaking around doing all that crazy. Everybody see it. So yeah, everybody see it. So you go over there, it gotta be like. You do your job in the first place. You ain't gonna have that baby brain no more. You gonna have your real brain while you went down there in the first place. And you ain't gonna wanna talk to God. You gonna have all this stuff in your head saying, I'm gonna say this when I get to God and tell God that he take me to hell. No, you ain't gonna do none of that. Because you're gonna get back that big brain that you had before you went to earth. And you're gonna realize you screwed up, not God. And God been trying to help you whole time. Then you're gonna see all the mistakes that ever happened in your life that you blame God for was actually bumps in the road to help you get back on your path. Then you're gonna realize what you were finna blame God for, you should have been thanking God for. This is the beauty of being alone, y'all. This is what I get out of it. You know what I mean? When people say they coming for me and stuff, I want everybody else to get like this that's alone. Cause God didn't make none of us alone. We all got a partner. But embrace the loneliness if you got to. Quit complaining about it. Because I couldn't have learned this with nobody else because I'm too affectionate with my lovers. It wouldn't have never worked. I put too much time and energy in, even if it wasn't enough to that person. It would have been more than enough to God and me. And I knew it. I knew better to do it, but I was doing it. I would have never got this far. And I'm still learning. And all this stuff been in front of us our whole life. It's the distraction that we feel that's a necessity to our life that got us stuck in this life. Cause you imagine the person that I kind of know of it. I don't know. The person they gonna bring back a turkey act just like a turkey, bro. Like they starting to act like a turkey. The more they fade out, just getting humped to death or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like you start to look at. You see drunks. We all done drunk. We all done had our drinking moments. Most of us. But when you get off of alcohol, that's one of them drugs you glad you off of. Cause when you see a drunk, they look totally embarrassing in public. So that's the way everything else is. Everything, everything. Like you shouldn't even be able to look at a person and tell they have sex too much, but I can easily. It don't matter what you got on, what you looking like, nothing. Just a couple footsteps towards me and let me just zoom in on you a few seconds. Got you. Because it's a rhythm you got. You keep that rhythm, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't, I can even tell y'all this secret. You can't avoid it. You can try to and you drive yourself crazy. You just better acknowledge the fact that when you start to get the rhythm of that you've been sinning to do so much, then that's a sign that you going to a bad place when you die. Or God gotta have mercy on you when you die. And you don't really hear much about mercy. So, I guess it depends on God. Because God been helping you throughout your life. How did you do the help? Did you treat the help bad? Probably did. Look what you did to me. Didn't even give a damn. I'm still getting treated like crap. Ain't nobody called me and told me nothing. Just tell me what else to do. And I'd be like, now at this point, I'd be like, hell, I do whatever. I'm good where I'm at. Do all that. Man, I did it all, bro. You ain't move me yet, it ain't gonna happen. That's the way I feel, but even if I feel like that, for me, it's still good because I'm at home regardless. I don't need nothing more or nothing less to make me feel at home. And that's another way you know a man that ain't gonna cheat. I have more problems out of women having a man that don't cheat. It tells them apart because they've been going with this all-minute dog for so long. I guess it's a program. They're about to create a demon out of it. It tears them apart. So they just try to force me to cheat. They're trying to put me around it to cheat. I done had all kind of crazy stuff, y'all. But then I eventually will find a smart enough woman who willing to expand with me and reach for greater heights with me. And maybe not wanting to at first, but when they finally get into it, they be thankful because they realize it's different. They realize it's changed. They realizing they moving forward. They realizing they getting phone calls that's relevant. So yeah, it ain't just a phone call. Hey, let me tell you what this. I'm gonna tell you about this though. Let me tell you about this though. Gossiping done got so bad, people don't even want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Good God Almighty! Did you hear what I said? Gossiping done got so bad, nobody want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I done tested the theory. Go around people. You can take you and that person. Y'all can talk about it and go around them together. And y'all can get in different groups. And the person will cut it, the devil will cut you off as soon as you try to fix it and make it right. I'm telling y'all. Because it's a demon with that for real. You already know that already. Gossiping. Man. The tongue is the hardest thing to tame on the body. It's a double-edged sword. That's powerful for God to even say it like that. It's like I'm not going to warn you twice about it. All these extra words is for nothing, bro. And a lot of them using them on people that ain't even their family. They be external families, and they'll put more energy. And when you get that seared heart, before you know it, you taking care of a family, doing for a family, supporting a family that ain't yours, and you ain't even taking care of yours anymore. That's your another ticket. That's a sign you going to hell. Because even if you try to go over there and help yours, you can't. You done went broke helping somebody else. And you can't stop it. You don't know why, because you're binded. That's what that means. You're binded now. You already in chains, ready to go to hell. Like I said, when I say hell, like it's meaning reincarnate, you're going to come back in the same exact life. That's why it never made no sense to me for rich folk to spend a lot of money to stay rich. Because when you die, you're going to have to do that again. You're going to be rich again. You're going to be in that same position again if you love it that much. The problem is the deal. You ain't supposed to, you might not supposed to be rich. To get over there to where you really rich at, to get to your higher self. Go talk to your higher self. Why I said all religion folks gonna have to have a spiritualist on their team in the end. Cause they got you just the hard part about spiritualists is finding a real conduit to God. And they gonna charge y'all, bro. They got every right to. I told y'all what I'm gonna do. If God go ahead and give me the okay to do this, I'm gonna knock y'all head clean off. Cause hey, for real. But anyway, I'm wrapping this up. I was just talking to my cousin, but she told me some stuff. She shared something with me that she could have did that here. We could have chilled out that here. I always liked her. I didn't know how the family would treat her, but I know how my family is when it comes down to homosexuality. I always treated her 100 though. You know, we respected each other's space. I always wanted to kick it with her, but I ain't like the one thing I didn't like about her, she used to overdrink. And people that overdrink, they get on. I'm a more business oriented person, and people that overdrink tend to make me lose focus. And I already got ADD, so that ain't gonna work. So it's best I keep my distance. But she just told me over there. She said, "Incredible, you incredible. It's inhuman. I mean, it's unhuman. Like how you be working. I appreciate that coming from the Astro." It made me feel good because y'all, you see how I roll. It ain't nobody I could call or nothing to say good. How you doing? If I call my twin flame now, she'll just be like, "You ain't dead yet. Why you always time you think you get everything you want. That's why I told y'all we can't be. We had like sisters and brothers. Like for real, it would never work. I mean, we like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, bro. We finna go ahead. I'm talking about slanging knives at each other like they do on the shows and stuff. Like you miss the knife, you go in the door and stick in the door. I'm telling you, bro. No. Mm-mm. But really, God was showing me the science in it and the energy in it, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. We still a tree though. We can't hurt each other. We ain't supposed to love each other. But that one right there, boy. She got something deeply rooted that hurt her bad. And until somebody help her pull that out, she gonna go ahead and she gonna ride this one out. She ain't gonna try to fix it. I pray that she do though, cause God love us all, and she too special for that. But she gotta recognize she's special on her own, like a lot of us do. Peace and love out there, y'all.